Wales. And I'm going to sing you a song called Highland Lady. I hitchhiked from Inverness across to the little fishing village of Ullapool, stayed at the youth hostel there, and then the warden said, the next hostel is one of the remotest in Scotland. And she said, if you want to get away from people, go to Achininver Youth Hostel. It was a 14-mile walk across cliff tops to get there. There was no road at that time went there, just a track. And I looked at an old photograph, so I'll show you this photograph of this little youth hostel in the northwest of Scotland. And that was back in the early 1960s. And when I got there in the evening, the sun was going down over the Hebrides, and there was seals, half a dozen seals resting on the beach. And further up the beach was a little old lady, and she was collecting driftwood. And then she got a rake and she was raking up seaweed. And I really felt envious of this little old lady in the middle of nowhere, but she seemed so contented with what she was doing. And I came from a city where there was about 9 million people. And here there was nobody, just this little old lady and half a dozen seals and the sun going down over the Hebrides. So I wrote a little rhyming couplet, and I wrote down on a scrap of paper, Highland Lady, you're so free, collecting driftwood by the sea. And then the song flowed from this. One of the first songs I ever wrote. Highland Lady, you're so free, collecting driftwood by the sea. Will you tell me what you see in the lifeline on my hand? As you wander through the sighing, dying leaves of time, on the autumn wind will ya search for a sign? In the sun that's setting in the west, dying now, hold your eye towards the sky, the stars are yours somehow. Highland Lady, you're so free, collecting driftwood by the sea. Will you tell me what you see in the lifeline on my hand? As the seabirds fly and twilight creeps around their wings, slender fingers hold the silken seaweed strings. Destiny that moves so fast, life reflecting through the past. So the game of life is danced as one by one the days advance. Highland Lady, you're so free, collecting driftwood by the sea. Will you tell me what you see in the lifeline on my hand? The wind and the sun have shown me different paths to take, but which of them shall I choose, and which shall I forsake? The candle is now burning low, on my path I see its glow. So with every mile gained, the dust of ages shall remain. Highland Lady, you're so free, collecting driftwood by the sea. Will you tell me what you see in the lifeline on my hand?